Let's see how the camera set up. That's the angle right there. Hey, y'all, hey, so if I stop it, can I start it back? Come here. Cause so I need to hit this stop button, right?
Yeah, you already.
I already started. I'm just gonna stop it.
Yeah, don't stop.
You see the angle?
Yeah.
That's it right there. So this is where it need to be. So we can come back with it some.
You gonna stop it? Or just keep it going? Keep it going, man.
Oh, we can put the prayer up. So I'm gonna stop it. Keep active. You put finish.
Alright, shalom.
Let us know when you're good. You good?
Yeah, good out.
Alright, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kodash.
Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect, sincere brothers of Israel out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. Alright, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in, week out, prophesy the downfall of this queendom called America. Alright, without further ado, we're going to jump right into this.
Alright. This is Jeremiah 30 and 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Right, now there's this time called Jacob's trouble in the scriptures. And it refers to the latter times, the end times, when these 12 tribes of Israel, especially the 2/3 of Israel, are going to be catching a lot of hell. Right, and the 1/3 is going to be brought through it along with the elect. Right?
It says, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right? That he is talking about the 1/3 of the elect.
For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Right. Us Israelites are going to be broken free from that yoke. Right? That yoke represents slavery. Right? These strangers, talking about the other nations, right, aren't going to benefit from our labor anymore. Right? Because they're going to be serving us.
It says, but they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
Right. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world?
Right, because the disciples were asking Yahweh Shai, they're like, Lord, what are going to be some of the signs of your second coming? You know, when the kingdom is going to be established, the end of the world. Talking about the end of Esau's rule, right?
And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right. And you have that today. People claiming that they're the anointed ones, claiming that they have the truth, right? But really, there's nothing but lies going out, all right? The only ones that are pushing out the truth are the true men of the Lord, proclaiming the true names of Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai, and the prophecies that is written in these scriptures. Anything that's besides that is off, all right?
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah, wars and rumors of wars. That's been going on since the end of World War II, all right? You know, you had the Cold War, you had the Vietnamese War, the Korean War, then now you got all this stuff sparking up in the Middle East over there in Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran, Syria primarily right now. Then it's going to continually to heighten. The tensions are continually going to heighten until World War III sparks off. Armageddon.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
And that's happening right now. We're at the beginning stages of these sorrows coming to pass. All right, you had the Venezuela crisis. All right, you just had the hurricane. Hit the Bahamas. I forget what the name was called. Hurricane Dorian. Yeah, and then last year, no, 2 years ago, they had 3 hurricanes go through that same region. All right, so the Bahamas. All right. The Bahamas, the Haitians, people, Louisiana, the whole East Coast, Southeast Coast, man, they're getting fucked up by these hurricanes, and that's the Most High's doing. Then you have nations rising against nations. You know, people are waking up to Esau Edom, who's the so-called white man, waking up to his bullshit. They're peeping out all of his lies on the mainstream media. They're tired of it. Then you have one people rising up against another people. You know, these so-called race riots. You know, you have Democrats versus the Republicans, liberals versus conservatives, so on and so forth, man. People are being divided more and more each day. These are the beginning of sorrows.
Verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
That's something that's coming. You know, men of the Lord being tried. Because part of Jacob's trouble is the men of the Lord being tried, their faith being tried, being persecuted, to make sure that we're really about Yahweh Shem Yahushai's will. That we're not just speaking hypocritically. You know, we're not just putting on a show. That we're really about this.
This is I got a precept out. This Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
That's coming to pass right now, slowly but surely. You know, you had that net neutrality repealed back in February, and ever since then, you probably haven't noticed it because Esau's tactic is gradualism. He likes to take it away little by little. But a lot of conspiracy theories that you try to search up on YouTube, you know, or on other social media websites, it's harder to access. That's not by coincidence. That's because the net neutrality repealed. Those private companies have every right to display whatever they want to display on their websites or cable or whatever. And it's slowly but surely getting rid of the truth, right?
It's harder to access the truth now. You know, it's becoming harder because you see how they doing brothers' YouTube pages. You know, you get videos pulled down for anything now. You know, they call it everything hate speech, except for real hate speech. You know.
That hate speech, they can label any YouTube video hate speech.
Right.
And then give you a whole check. Hey, but even then, not just that, but there's going to be a time when martial law is declared, and we're not going to be out here on these streets. You know, you won't see brothers on the corners anymore. It's good.
Yeah, keep going.
All right. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And that's just going for those people that were over in the Bahamas and all these islands, man, that got, caught up, man. The Lord sent those storms, man, to bring forth judgment on those people, man. And that's what happened, man. You couldn't deliver out of the hands of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
Judgment had to go forth.
That's not just, these natural disasters, but the Most High can put it on a spirit, put that spirit on a person to commit a mass shooting. There's been countless stories of people getting shot, have near-death experiences, or just being killed instantly from a freak accident. Most High, it's all about, it's all up to the Most High.
already put it in there.
Dead or alive.
Is it formatted though?
I don't know about that. I don't know nothing about that.
Let me show you how you do it.
This Daniel
Go to media.
12:1, it says,
Go to
and
set
at
up.
that time shall Michael stand up,
Go to
the
media.
great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Format.
And there shall be a time of trouble,
Let's stop it.
such as never was since there was a
Let's stop
nation,
it first.
even to that same time.
Format. Memory card. Okay. Because if you don't format it to the memory card, it's using internal storage, and it ain't but like an hour worth of internal storage. So whenever you put the SD card in, I always make sure that it's formatted, so it's pulling footage, from the card.
Then you come on some more when the Romans seized Jerusalem in 7 AD.
That's good.
All right, then you try to come on some more when the time in Egypt. All right, then come on some more at the time we had came to America on slave ship. So now all the times this recorded
good.
in scripture,
It's good.
there was a bad time. Now there was an even time like that, it couldn't get no worse. The Lord just said that it's
You
gonna
just
be a
need to
time.
loosen your stuff up so you can turn
Like
it.
none
I think it's a
other,
little
man.
tight.
So what time we coming?
Which one you loosen? This one? Or
All right,
down here?
it's gonna top
See.
every time. Lord,
This
ever
to make it
showed
go
out
up
on
and
the
down.
earth. This
Take
time
this
that he coming out, this
make it
time,
go.
Oh,
You gotta
down.
loosen this too.
Okay, come.
Perceive it. We're in the midst of Jacob's trouble right now. It just hasn't hit
Tight,
America.
tight.
Right? Because the Bahamas, Venezuela, the Bahamas,
Togo.
China has martial law,
Yep, exactly.
But it's all gonna come to America, man. That's when it's gonna be at its, full-fledged Jacob's trouble. That's that hour of temptation, when that mark of the beast is gonna be, one of your two only options. It's either gonna be the mark of the beast or Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's gonna be in the midst of Jacob's trouble.
Really like it's broke.
Bro,
This must be.
and also, we in the midst of the Day of Atonement, man. A lot of these people, man, they gonna
usually
lose it when you
this
can't
camera's on
access
that
food
side.
and access,
Yeah, see,
things
this-
of that sort.
yeah, it's staying in the book.
at your beck and call, man. When you can't just go right here to McDonald's and grab up a double cheeseburger, a Big Mac, man. Jake don't know how to practice
It's
fast
all-
or go without.
It's tight as hell, but it's all good.
Matter of
I
fact, it
still
talks
move.
about that in the second Ezra.
It's loosened up to move a little bit, right?
Yeah, but it's
Just
just
have to work with it. Just a little tight.
it's tight as
I'm
hell.
gonna finish this off in Daniel. It says,
Who's
and
that water bottle over there?
there shall be a time of trouble such as never
Look,
was
they got
since there
that
was
water
a
bottle
nation,
over there.
even to that same time. And at that time thy
I just
people
saw- I just
shall be
noticed.
delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Yeah, and that's the elect, man. Those chosen vessels from the beginning, man. Those ones that the Lord chose, man, from the beginning to be saved and be delivered, man, out of this place, man.
I didn't know.
Because, hey, like the scripture just said, it's gonna be a time like none other, man. We ain't never seen nothing like what's coming to America, man. We ain't talking about Eddie Murphy, man. This is gonna be
Yeah, it should have
something
said both of them
on
still
a-
rolling,
on
right?
a high level,
Matter of
man.
fact.
Hey, judgment, man.
Let's try some.
Nobody's supposed to say that wisdom and knowledge and wisdom is in our time. That's what you're gonna need to have in a day of trouble, man. You have to have the wisdom, you have my shot and the understanding.
and the knowledge.
Matter of fact,
All
I'm
right?
gonna take this off.
That's what you wanna go there. So with the understanding
it.
of the scriptures, and with the wisdom that the Lord bless you with, you're gonna be able to abstain the trouble, man. Everything that's gonna happen. You're gonna be the one that everybody looking at it like, damn, why he not with us? You know, why he crying? Why he hollering? You know? Because, hey, wisdom and knowledge is the shit of our time. Man, the men of the Lord will be built up in that day, man. Alright, everybody has to spend the Lord part of Lord willing, you know, we be part of that number. You know, we can be them millions, man. Alright, because that's what scripture also speaks about. In that day, then they gonna know who the prophets is. You know? How they gonna know that? Because of how the Lord gonna be dealing with his men, man, in that time. While everybody else crying and whooping and hollering, boo-hooing.
I'm gonna bring this one over there.
Nah, you can keep it right there.
Okay, come.
You know, so that's all we read about, man. That's all we come out here and teach about. Alright? Now, Paul of Reminder, man. Alright, it's Jacob trouble, which is soon to come. Why did it go? You know, it just gotta get rolling, man. You know?
Alright, this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death.
Like, we already read the precepts about the famine. Alright, not of bread. I mean, you know, bread, not of bread and water.
Go on this side of the pole.
Also, it's gonna be the famine of bread and water, man.
Both of
You know,
y'all.
so that's the beginning.
Go on this side of the
all
pole.
these sorrows
Yeah.
that's coming to America.
The beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear.
Yep, and the power just talks about Esau. Because that's the rule on this side, man. The earth is
See,
given
now
to
this
the
one ain't
hand.
even weighed up.
So that's the power that's going to stand in great fear.
Go out, huh?
The mega level, man. Not the average Joe six packs, man. All right, we're talking about the true power, man, that's running the earth, man. All right, the elites.
And the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right, because you break down the word evil, you go back to what? Hard time. All right, so when these hard times come, what should I do? All right, and we jump back to Peter. I think it's Peter, First Peter. This speaks about, our holy conversation with our man, about a better person should be.
Yeah, second chapter.
Second Peter 3 and 11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Right, and what all these people they gonna be dissolved? Talking about the family already with just trouble, then we got the R5D chill, but ultimately the ICBM missiles. All right, seeing all this really happening around, what type of person you gotta be, man? You know? Go ahead.
It says, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
That's right. And bring that precept back out again.
It says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's right. What should I do? You know, hey, it's something about supposed to be already doing, man. This is what rehearsing the righteous act, man. It's something that comes back to the power, knowing the time that we're coming in, man. You know, the prophets out here giving warning.
Right.
All right, that's daily. We got brothers go out on Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Tuesday, Thursday, then Friday, and you got Thursday, and you got some go out on Sunday. So you get warned all this week. You know?
Not even including
The
what's
video.
out there on YouTube. Thousands of videos. Man, out there.
Get put up daily. So you warn that like every second, the GMS flood the internet. I flood YouTube videos.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for many. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Jake Whitney. It said every not the oppressor choose on his lane. Shit, Jake did the opposite. You know? Jack choose all Esau ways, man. That's why they gotta be destroyed, man. Alright, and they not gonna turn from their wickedness. They gonna turn up, even low. You know? That's why going back to 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, your princess, your queen, your princess, shall not be regarded. Anyway, it's 15, I think, like
It's just real.
you know what it said, how they gonna burn their houses.
Oh yeah. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. I'll start at 16.
Right,
For there shall be sedition among men,
Yeah.
and invading one another.
right.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
What that mean? Hey, Jay gonna turn up. They ain't gonna stop. They ain't gonna turn away from the evil doing, man. Jay just gonna get even grabbier, man. Like my kids gotta eat, man. My mama. You know, that's how they gonna be about with Jay. They family. You ain't under their household, they gonna cut you off, man.
Hey, remember how it was on that movie The Purge, right? Shit, it wasn't nobody, man. Hey, wasn't nobody trying to help another person, man. It was all about you. It was all about self.
Yeah, they show you that in Bushwick.
Yep.
Bushwick too. But shit, you look at documentations of Hurricane Katrina, the hurricane that just hit the Bahamas. You know, when natural disaster hits, when people stop eating, that's when they resort to violence. That's what's coming to all these cities in America. All right? The scriptures talk about 10 shall be left in the city, 2 in the field. That's just from the famine, you know, from the wars. The nukes haven't even hit yet.
Hey, you know, Esau ain't gonna turn to his wicked people.
Yeah, and then once the nukes do hit, you might have a few left down in those bunkers, whatever. Then those ones that are left, the elect are coming to put the heathens in slavery and the rebels to death.
You jump back to 16.
I'll keep reading. It says,
That's my second end.
yeah,
15. Yeah, go ahead.
it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and not be able.
Right, that's breaking down martial law in itself right now. All right, desire to go in another city. Guess what? They gonna close it off, man. All right, you gonna be able to go where you want to go, man. There's gonna be a rap for that. All right, guess what? Some troops. All right, that Esau gonna bring in from a far country. They don't speak no English.
Yeah.
They're gonna be upon you with rifles, man. All right, you're gonna have a curtain creek, everything gonna be going down, man. You know, but guess what? They ain't gonna be happy. You know? But guess what? After all that, they still ain't gonna turn from their wicked. They gonna try to go to war with them troopers, man. They got an AK-47, you know, chopper and 4.5 and a 9. Yeah, they gonna try to go to war with them. They gonna be defeated. You know?
They can't shoot anyway. They can't got no kind of aim. Yeah. You don't know what to do.
I know that the Lord said there's gonna be a time. I'm talking about already. Yeah. They're gonna be like a time never before, man. Alright? Let's believe this time it's gonna go down, man. Even worse, man. Keep going on, alright?
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, and so how much is women? If the men's gonna be afraid in that day, man. Alright? These women ain't gonna have a chance, man. Alright? Yo, buff band well and you know what I'm saying? Yo, Kimbo slices and them niggas gonna be afraid, man. The only people that gonna be afraid is the men of the Lord, man. Because why? We gonna have that faith, man. And that shield gonna be placed upon us in their head. You know, Lord willing, we'll follow that number, man. We can receive that. You know?
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
And all, you know, Jay gonna go next door. He smelled them cooking some chicken, you know, or frying one of their children. You know, hey, Jay going in there and get it. Jay gotta have no pity, man. All that shit gonna be cashed off in that day, man. It's a do or die situation. You know? Oh yeah, dog.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
The spoil is going back to booty. Let me get that, man. Alright, and the sword is the modern day gun, man. Alright, that might go in there with an actual sword too. But that's the modern day sword, it's the gun, the weapon. And that's what Jay gonna go in there and get. Hey, he going up with the pump, whatever he got. Hey, lay it down, I need that, man. My baby starving.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
See?
And for great tribulation.
Right, see, that's that famine. All right, the lack of bread, man. If what? Great tribulation, man, because that's all that's coming to America, man. All right, evil times. You know? You got it, out.
The second half is 8 and 50. For many great mysteries should be done to them that in the latter time shall bear in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Right, because what? They load the law while they yet had liberty. And they choose out the Esau ways, what the scripture say. All right, but guess what? The pride. And that's what the America teaches. Teaches our people to be prideful. And how the fuck you gonna be prideful, man? And look what state we in. Yeah, it ain't nothing to be proud about, man. We be serving our captivity, man. We in slavery right now. And here it is, you wanna be prideful, man. All right, that's dumb, man. Only person can be proud, and he can't even be proud of some-called white man. All right, because this is kingdom, man.
And this kingdom was given to him.
Yeah, exactly.
The scriptures talk about how the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
So he ain't got nothing to be proud about.
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason for Esau to be proud.
Yeah.
You know? He's all proud, American pride, God bless the USA. Shit, for a moment. Then he's about to bless it with his fire, man.
Right.
That nuclear wrath. And all the cities that imitate you, man. All the other countries that are likened unto America. Man,
I got a precept on their pride. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goes before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah, so he gonna lose all that proud, this is America, hoorah spirit. The Lord gonna quieten that spirit. He gonna take that spirit from the so-called white man right before he destroy him, man. No. And this same spirit on a lot of our people. No. That's why in the time of all these calamities, Jacob's trouble that brothers are speaking on, you're gonna see how these people are just gonna treat each other like animals. You know, like the brother was saying, they ain't gonna have no regard for the next, their neighbor, you know, just ramshacking and straight destroying. That's all gonna be on their mind.
Yeah.
Straight chaos, yeah.
Like a battle royale, like on Fortnite. You know, every man for himself.
Yep.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Royal Rumble.
I got one, brother pass on.
Yeah, you got a cookie going on.
Yeah. This is Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, because, hey man, when people don't have a moral compass, you expect them to be nice to you? It says, because iniquity has abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So how can you expect a Sodomite nation? A nation... With sodomy at its all-time high, mass shootings at an all-time high, you know, mental disorders at an all-time high. How can you expect for somebody to treat you like their brother in that kind of society? You can't. Is there more to that?
Nah, that was the point.
Okay. Yeah. And man, people aren't going to be nice to each other in Jacob's trouble. You know,
they already waxing cold.
It's not going to be like on 9/11 when everybody came together and started, you know, supporting the phone that fell in 9/11. Shit, I think Katrina was like the last time that shit ever happened. After that, it's like, God damn it, another disaster. Fuck it, get it together yourself. And then you see it today in the Bahamas, man. Yep. That's what you Jakes deserve, all right? Because, you know, we've been at a great trespass, man. Y'all haven't turned to the Lord. Because that's not the first time y'all got jacked up. You know, this has been happening over and over and over again. And y'all keep going right back to the same old bullshit. Y'all don't stop to think, hey, maybe I need to get right. You know, what's the reason for all these natural disasters? and people going crazy. You know?
I got one. I got one. Back up right now. I got this Ecclesiastes 20 and 32. Lesson 7, patient and seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide.
Yeah, because that's how y'all people are, man. Just wandering about life, all willy-nilly, do as thou wilt. YOLO, fucking do what I want when I want. You fucking rock bottom, man. You don't even know it. You think having a car and a decent little job is life. Shit.
You said living in life better than living in life without a guide, because the true guide is what the scriptures. All right, this is what the Lord gave us, man. You know, this Bible, man, this is all we need, man. Hey, everything is in here, man. What, how to be in life, how to do unto others. All right, all our history, where we came from, and where we going. Everything is in the scriptures, man. This the true guide book right here, man. This the real GPS.
That's right.
All right, that we have in our hands.
Really?
All right,
That's what it is. That's me right there. That's me right there. That's me right there.
Go ahead,
Yeah, but these scriptures give us a
I'm
purpose.
just trying to figure
There's a lot of people out here who don't have a purpose in
Y'all
life,
probably
but
didn't
just to get
understand.
destroyed.
If you have a black woman right there,
And it talks about that.
that's really not what's going on.
You know, people are
I'm almost
made
50 years
to
old.
just be
I'm almost
destroyed.
50 years old. You see me? 50, almost 50 years old. Yeah, I am. I'm 43 years old right now.
Cool. Be 43 over there.
Oh, what you want to tell me what the fuck to do? You want to tell me what the fuck to do? You want to tell me to be the fuck 43 years old over there?
All right,
What the fuck you want to
this
do?
is Proverbs.
Well, let me, Proverbs
1 and
23,
24.
whatever the fuck you want to be. You want to tell me, you want to tell me,
Proverbs 1 and
43 years
24.
old to be the fuck over across the
Because
street?
I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Yeah,
I
because
stretched my hand.
the
You gonna
Lord's
tell
hand
me-
is stretched out to
Yeah,
have mercy on these
Look
people.
at me.
But
43 years
and then
old.
look at these
43.
people that don't want to settle down and listen to what
Oh,
the
you
truth
don't
is.
know what the fuck I am. I already raised
Go
4 or 3
to
kids.
Isaiah.
That's grown as fuck. That's
Go to Isaiah.
grown as
Third
fuck.
chapter,
And you gonna tell me to be
3 and
grown
what?
over there?
Three
I'm
traits a year.
43 years old, bitch. What? Look at me. 43 years old.
It's Isaiah 3 and 16.
You see my
Moreover, the
I'm
Lord
43,
said,
and
because
Lord
the
said-
daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with
Haughty.
stretch for
All right,
necks
T.
and
All right,
one
T.
time
I'm
eyes.
haughty.
Yeah,
I'm haughty.
walking
the
in
daughters,
ministry.
I'm
the daughters
haughty.
of
I'm
Zion,
haughty.
which is
I'm
a prime
haughty.
example right there.
Oh,
That's haughty
prime
and proud.
I'm
Haughty and
proud.
proud.
I'm
Yes.
proud. I
Very
ain't want to
proud.
be. I want to be all
Read
as
it
fuck
again.
right
Read it
now.
again.
I wanna
Moreover,
be all as
the
fuck
Lord,
right now.
the
At
Lord
43,
said,
I wanna be
because the
all as
daughters
fuck.
of
I don't
Zion
even wanna
are
fuck with
haughty
y'all. I
and
don't
walk
even
with
wanna fuck
stretch
with y'all
for
at
necks
43.
and one time eyes.
Let her read. Let her read. Read the judgment. Read the judgment, Doc. Keep reading.
Y'all
Isaiah
Mary Magdalene
3:16.
wasn't even a whore.
Moreover,
Hey, on
the
my
Lord
mama.
said, because
On my
the
mama.
daughters of
On my
Zion
mama.
are haughty and walk with stretched-forth necks
Oh.
and one-time eyes,
Oh.
walking in ministry is they
oh,
go
that's what I do.
and make
That's
it
what I
articulate
do.
with
That's
their
what
feet.
I do. That's what I
Therefore-
fucking do.
therefore
That's what
the
I fucking
Lord
do.
was
And my
right
son
for
is
the
47
scribe,
years
the
old,
crown of the
and
head
I'm
of
43
daughters
years
of
old,
Zion.
and I walk with haughty eyes.
And the Lord
And I
will
walk with
discover
haughty
their
eyes.
secret.
I walk with
Yeah,
haughty
that's what
eyes.
you see. They don't dress
What the fuck
modestly.
you mean? What the
No,
fuck
their
you mean?
secret parts
What the
are
fuck you mean?
all
I walk
out.
with haughty eyes. I'm about to be 43 years
It
old.
said, in
I
that
don't
day,
even want
the
nobody
Lord
looking
would
at
take
me.
away the
What the fuck
bravery
you want me to
of
walk
their
with a
tinkling,
fucking sheet over my head?
ornament
What the
about
fuck
their
you
feet
mean?
and their
What the fuck
claws
you mean?
and their
What
wild
the fuck
tails
you mean?
like the moon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so all your
I
little
am the
jewelry
son
is
of-
gonna be
Oh,
gone
my
during this
jewelry,
day.
I ain't got no fucking jewelry. What the fuck
Yeah,
you see my
exactly.
jewelry
That's
on
what
me?
we're reading. We're reading your prophecy.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen, be
I
quiet. and
listen. I be quiet.
It
You
said,
be quiet. I'm 43 years old. You fucking be quiet.
It
You
said
bow
the
down to
chains
me.
and the
What the fuck you
bracelets
mean?
and
What
the
the fuck you
mufflers,
mean? What
the
the fuck you
bonnets
mean?
and the
You bow
ornaments
down
on the
and
heads
oh,
and the
go to
headbands
court.
and the tablets
I
and the
swear, my
earrings,
mom. I'm
the
43
rings
years
and
old.
nose
I think
jewels,
it's tight.
the chain
Rings and
ring,
the nose
What the fuck you
jewels.
mean?
Nobody don't care about
The
us.
rings and the
They gotta go
nose
through this day old age
Changeable
to find
suits
out
of
ourselves.
apparel.
And we
Yeah,
don't even
changeable
want
suits of
nobody
apparel.
to touch us.
You know?
And we don't even
And
got
the
nobody
mantles
to
and the
protect
weapons
us.
and the
Nobody
Christmas
care
trees.
about us.
The
I don't
glasses
give a
and the
fuck.
fine
I
linens.
don't give a fuck.
And the hoods
Go.
and the files.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. Go. Y'all
And
gonna
it
see
should
me in
come
your
to pass
dreams.
that
Go.
instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink instead of a gutter of wet. And instead of well sent hell, baldness. Baldness instead of a stomach, a golden of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty.
Yeah, burning instead of beauty, man.
Read, talk loud, speak loud.
And that's what happened, man. You saw that prime example. You know?
Hey, that was a straight demon,
Hey,
too,
chick,
man. On that woman, man. She stopped out of nowhere, saw the sign, and then just started wigging the fuck out, man. You know what I'm saying? No knowledge, no wisdom at all, man. Don't know who she talking to, you know. I got a precept, bro.
Go ahead, read.
This is Job 39 and 17. It says, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. See?
She took pride in being, what'd she say, 43 years old? Damn near 50. That's all she kept on saying.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. You have nothing to point for those 43 years of life, man. Because all you wanted to do was spew madness